Let's go back to the early 1990s. The United Kingdom was part of the European Exchange Rate Mechanism, a system where European countries agreed to keep their currencies stable against each other, especially the Deutsche Mark, Germany's currency at the time. But here was the problem. The UK was battling high inflation. Its interest rates were too high, and its economy was struggling with low growth and rising unemployment. Enter George Soros, founder of the Quantum Fund and one of the sharpest minds in global macro trading. Soros carefully studied the UK's position. He noticed the pressure building, the numbers didn't add up. The British government was fighting inflation by keeping interest rates high, but doing so was hurting the economy and increasing unemployment. And worse, the pound was clearly overvalued compared to the German mark. Soros believed the UK simply couldn't hold the peg any longer. He predicted that the British government would have no choice but to devalue the pound and exit the ERM. So what did Soros do? He bet against the Bank of England, literally. Through his hedge fund, he shorted the British pound, meaning he borrowed billions of pounds and immediately sold them on the market, planning to buy them back later at a lower price. His total short position, over $10 billion. This was no small bet. This was war against a central bank. The outcome, Black Wednesday, September 16, 1992. The pressure finally became unbearable. Despite spending billions in reserves to support the pound and raising interest rates twice in a single day, the UK government couldn't stop the bleeding. That evening, the British Chancellor of the Exchequer announced what Soros had predicted. Britain is leaving the ERM. Boom! The pound plummeted in value. Soros closed his short positions, buying back the pound at a much lower price. Result: over $1 billion in profit in a single day. It's considered one of the greatest trades in financial history. The impact of the trade. Soros didn't just win a bet. He exposed how fragile central bank decisions can be when they're not backed by economic reality. His trade forced the UK out of the ERM, triggered a rethink of European monetary policy, and proved that market forces are stronger than political promises. To this day, Black Wednesday is studied by economists, politicians, and traders alike. The lesson: when macro knowledge meets bold conviction, magic happens. George Soros didn't act on emotion. He used deep analysis, saw cracks in the system, and had the courage to place a massive trade when everyone else thought it was too risky. This trade was not luck, it was calculated, courageous, and historic.